Here we go, tail of the tape. Oosterhoff, 5 years, the junior of Sobek. And their height and reach is very similar, with the height going to Oosterhoff by a centimeter and the reach to Sobek for also 1.
And introducing first the woman fighting out of the blue corner. She is 26 years old. She stands at 175 centimeters tall. She has a record of 4 wins, 3 losses. Hailing from Poland, representing Pepe MMA, Karolina Sobek. And introducing next her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She is 21 years old. She stands at 176 centimeters tall. She has a record of 1 win, 0 losses. Hailing from the Netherlands, representing Budo Academy Physical, NOOR Oosterhofff.
Body composition on this athlete too, and the length of her arms, the length
bout
of her
will be
upper
Mr.
arm. Like, she looks like she's
Jean-Philippe
made to
Carboni.
fight.
Look like she's like from a Greek Olympian.
Yeah, I know.
Sculpted, you know, sculpted.
Yeah, in the old days, they would say a fight isn't a bodybuilding competition, and that's true. But the shape you're in is a reflection of the work you've done, and this young woman has done work.
Okay, we are almost at the halfway point of LFL20. Oosterhoff versus Sobek. Both of them bite down and swing fast.
That's what I like from women fights, man. Always so ferocious. Like the lioness, you know, always the hunter. Oh, great jab through the middle. She was already finding them, but right now she put some power behind it. I think that's going to be a big key in that fight. She steps in good and steps out good as well.
Yeah.
That jab again is beautiful from Noor.
Oosterhoff also has that. She's neither light on her feet nor heavily over-connected. She's just enough to, almost like a sprinter, just connected enough to explode. Super athletic. An athletic artist or an artistic athlete.
Clash of legs there.
Noor likes the inside, and I see Karolina likes the outside. So that's a little bit where Noor got to watch out from the outside hooks. There she get hit with one. And Karolina's going to keep on searching for those outside. Oh,
Lovely takedown straight into side control. Sobek has some time, and it's right in the middle of the cage.
And she's doing a great job of crowding the thigh here and staying. Now she'll get caught in the half guard here. Noor is, you know, a brown belt in judo and has trained for a long time, and is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. So you're not going to just, you know, she's not going to make big mistakes. So Karolina has to advance her position intelligently. She is here now using her right knee to try to and right hook to try to extract her left leg. Head under the chin, that's part of the tool to be able to stack the body to do so.
Noor wants to be a little bit more off her back, more on the hip, to be able to defend the passes and also to work for get-ups.
So we were saying Karolina, you know, Noor probably won't make a lot of mistakes, so Karolina has to just advance her position without mistakes, which is exactly what she does there. During the hip bump, she just knifes through. That hip bump is the instinct of an athlete, but it's not necessarily the right choice. Although, having said that, it turned out pretty tight. Oh, but her back is almost taken here, and now it is.
Oosterhoff's got to be careful here. She ended up in this similar position in her last fight, and even though she got out of it, you don't want to make it a habit ending up here. Sobek has the body triangle.
Yeah. Noor is going to try to use the mat to pry it open, so try to squish the foot down onto the mat. Nope, but she's not there now. No.
That's no good for Oosterhoff.
Hey, man.
Sobek is locking it in.
You got out once, doesn't mean you're going to get out again. This life isn't such that you want to revisit the same danger over and over. But she's doing okay now, but that body lock is really in there now, and she's got the wrong direction to pry it out, although she's physically very strong.
I mean, that choke was almost synced in because she was fighting too much on the legs, right? She first got to be very safe.
There now, hand to hand.
Oh, this could be, that's right on the jaw. That's nasty. You don't want to keep that too long.
Now it's on the jaw again. She fights the other hand.
She got to fight those hands.
Oh, and Ostorhoff might have gone now here.
2-on-1.
Her escapes are simple. Jam your own chin under, put your jaw in danger, and attack 2 hands on 1 hand.
She might eat some big shots here.
She's going to
get out of this.
Out of the gloves.
She's going to.
Still
She's holding the glove, the ref, because you're in trouble, right? So you'll hold what you got to hold here.
Oh, and Sobek looking. She's still got let go of the hook, but got back in. And she can assume she's looking for
2-on-1. This is good.
Yeah. And she might, now that hook is off briefly. It's now or never, but it's coming back on.
Karolina is relentless for that.
She's great.
She's really trying to get it back, that triangle.
Trying to sweep it back.
Oh no, Ostorhoff has reversed. 1 minute, does she have the energy? Some big shots. Huge shots coming in.
The calmness and the fitness to navigate that and come out on top is admirable. But
nice big shot from the clinch from Ostorhoff.
Yeah. The momentum is not a real thing unless you let it be a real thing, but Noor is happy to accept any advantage of momentum here.
Now it really also comes down is who's fitter, right? Both have expended a lot of energy down there. Noor's putting the pressure now, trying to turn things.
Gonna get a head throw again.
Beautiful judo from Karolina.
Yeah, she's.
End of round.
That was a
1.
bulldog choke attempt there.
A brutal round of MMA from Sobek and Ostorhoff, with Ostorhoff being very close to beating
Mounted, back mount, choke across the jaw. Her escapes are rudimentary, but you know, she puts the fun in the fundamentals, right? She jams her own chin down, exposes the jaw, uses the time gained back from resisting against the jaw to 2-hand on 1 hand and pry it open. When she got on top, the audience loved it, and she did too. But I don't know if that's enough to win you around when somebody was on had you mounted and back mounted for 3 minutes.
Almost definitely, you'd have to assume, especially as Ostorhoff's corner, you're going in 1 round down here.
Seconds out. Seconds out.
What would you be telling Ostorhoff here usually?
Seconds out.
Oh, that's a good one. I would like her to use that jab more, stay in that range, so get in and get out. I would like to see her fight this one on the stand-up.
We'll find out if Ostorhoff's corner had similar advice. But yeah, Ostorhoff was having success in that first round with that fast jab coming straight through.
Yeah. And if you're Sobek and her team, you're like, you know what? We got to her back, we got her mounted, we took her down a 2nd and 3rd time in that fight near the end of round 1. Let's go back to that. And there she does.
It's like she hears you, man.
Yeah, it's just, this has been working, so let's go there, you know? Yep. Now she's got a very, very low mount. When you see that scoop those legs, it really is a mount. It's just a mount way down on the lower legs.
And Dagestani wrestlers love that attack from the low legs and then the slow crawl up.
And you can hyperextend the knees enough for you to crawl up, so.
I feel like Noor has to turn this way, away from the head. I mean, turn into the head. And yeah, she has to push on that head, but she cannot have it like this. She got to have it extended, otherwise Karolina's just going to move up and up. And now she got the Dagestani.
And those are some, even though they might look small, you can hear the shots coming in from Sobek.
And they just force you to move, and when you move, Sobek advances the position, right? Sobek's having a great fight, fantastic fight. And you can come out the door.
Ostorhoff.
She's got the head. No, Ostorhoff's out. That's just athleticism and smarts. You know, sensing a doorway and committing to getting out using your whole body.
It's a nice escape, but then can she reset? Can Oosterhoff get to a position where she can use some of her strength?
She finally got underneath an arm here, but she's going to go down again off the single or the high crotch if she's not careful here. Can elbow there, too.
I like how she's trying to do damage here, but she got to defend more two spots, you know. I don't like how she goes to one place and then forgets about the legs a little bit. But she's relentless on the defense.
Yeah, the multitasking, you know, when Faraz Zahabi corners, often you'll hear him literally just yell simply,
Oosterhoff looking for Noor.
Yeah, and you can sweep with it, right? You can sweep with it at the very least. But you'll hear Faraz yell, attack and defend, and sometimes it's that simple. We want your athlete to be thinking about both truths. So she's re-guarded now. Use the Kimura threat to get a full closed guard. You can sweep from here. You can attack the neck from here. You can convert into many other things.
Karolina has a hard time inflicting damage because Noor is always moving. So Karolina really has to put all the effort in actually keeping the position.
But you'll win a fight by just regaining a position.
You got the control, that's true.
You know, you will win if I get you reacting and responding and you defend for 15 minutes, I'm going to win. And so it's not, you know, it's a surefire win to hurt somebody and finish them, but this is a grinder's win.
That's true.
If you can get it.
Sobek has Oosterhoff in her own corner, so Sobek's team are feeding her information, telling her what to do, and you know, it can be a lonely place for Oosterhoff there.
Yeah, they also can undermine Oosterhoff. You literally can start talking about their weaknesses to them. You can, you know. So, Yusri, have you ever been in an opponent's corner and they tried to undermine your confidence?
No, I remember in the kickboxing days I had that happening and people trying to do it.
It won't work now, you're so experienced.
But in the beginning, yes.
When you're young, it does work.
Yeah.
You start questioning everything. This is life, right?
Oosterhoff looking for a sweep or maybe even an attack here.
Or the threat of it to open up something.
Yeah, but she does a lot, but Karolina always responds, you know.
Yeah, one step ahead, for real.
One step ahead.
Karolina does, let's simplify this. Karolina does something. Noor responds. Karolina responds better. Noor has to respond again, and you never catch up that way. And what happens is you find yourself at a round 3 where you need to finish.
Yeah.
And that's where Noor's, if there's a round 3, Noor's going to find herself there. You need to finish to win.
Yeah, also she cannot hold a closed guard right now. She really got to open it up and try to get up, put everything into, because this damage is not going to make her win the fight. No. You really got to push everything to give up, even sometimes give your back away to get up.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
And the beginning, if anyone is watching on the couch, try to stand up, but don't have your feet on the ground. It is not possible. For a human to stand up, their feet must be on the ground. And her feet are currently up in the air, right? So.
Final shots coming in from Sobek.
In round 2.
Yusri, how would you score that round?
Yeah, it's a big round for Karolina, but I like the way how Noor stand up. She really shows she's going in the 3rd round with a lot of energy still, so that's good for the fight fans. But for Karolina to get in and have so much control time in the 1st and 2nd round, and even some more damage in the 2nd round, I think that's a lot of confidence for her. Let's see how her energy system is.
So Yusri, let's say you just were on the bottom for 2 rounds now. You have 5 minutes to win. We know you need a knockout, but what you don't want to do is be overly committed so that they grapple you and take you down. What is the game? What do you do to keep the space so that they don't get you, even though you want to finish them?
Yeah, so there are 2 very big risks. One is you underperform, so you're scared to go in because you're scared to get taken down, so you're not getting your knockout. Or you overcommit, where you rush in and you're not respecting any distance and you get taken down as well. And for her, it's hard to get up against a very good grappler.
So what do we do?
So it's hard, right? It's very, very hard, but you got to find her distance, feint a lot, and do damage on the feet. Sounds way more easier than it's done, of course.
And we might win it. And we might win it in the 4th minute rather than the 1st minute.
That's a good point.
And Oosterhoff shot in for a takedown.
And that was
very early.
another option we didn't explore. Maybe you get on top.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Maybe you try to get on top. But look at what happens when you do.
Gorgeous judo throw.
Yep. And now, but the risk of that, trying to get on top, look where it put her.
No, but I mean,
She never.
you asked me what would I tell her, and this is, I had the feeling that Karolina has a little bit stronger ground game, so I would not go into a shot
Yes.
because of this reason.
Yes. So it was not an option in our discussion. You didn't, but it was an option to her or the corner, but it didn't work. Just simply.
Oosterhoff looking to come up, still giving up her back a little bit, but
Now she's gonna pick the foot.
She does beautiful things. I mean, the way she's
Okay.
slapping.
He's on top.
Yeah.
She's on top now. Nope, they're both up. She could separate here now. She has the choice to separate here.
it'll be intriguing to see what she does. This could dictate the round.
Corners asking for elbows from Noor. That's, of course, a shot that does a lot of damage.
Can cut.
Yeah.
Into a dogfight position, the pair.
The knee here. 3.5 minutes now.
Both are amazing scrappers and scrappers. It's just not going to get you a finish real fast, you know? It's going to be opportunistic where you land into a position where you can get a choke maybe, but it's not really pushing that finish.
And that head roll has been working wonders for Sobek in this whole fight.
She's using the corral of the head and gripping herself to get there. And that's a tough one now. 3 minutes remaining. She's going to mount.
3 minutes at Sobek right near her corner, and you'd expect her to try and land some shots, posture up. A lot of Oosterhoff's defense have been very athletic, very explosive, and no matter who you aren't as explosive in round 3 as you are in round 1.
It's a bad place for
Nasty elbows from Sobek. I think it might have cut, one of them might have cut Oosterhoff a little bit.
What I like from Karolina is that even though she's winning the fight and she can just win it on control time, she's always trying to inflict damage and trying to give a show.
Yeah, and more so even in this third round than she has
Oosterhoff looking for a rear naked.
That's cool that she's searching for that finish.
Still doesn't want to go. This gonna give the judges a
punch her elbow here.
Noor is not giving up though.
Nope.
She's not giving it to her.
Chin again.
Fighting the hands.
This could be the end.
She's got it.
That's
She's got it.
Close.
She might put her to sleep.
Blood is dribbling from Oosterhoff. There we go. Sobek finishes with a rear naked choke. A somewhat echo of the first round, but this time Sobek manages to get the tap.
Sobek is just a lot, man. Like, this is a great fighter that came in here very experienced, very talented, equally athletic, equally mentally strong, came into Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and took out this young prospect.
I think what won her is her experience. I don't know. I feel like she has so much experience. She built up the round. She has a game plan. She build up, does damage, has a lot of energy, and it's just a very beautiful fighter. The way she worked to that finish.
And patiently chipped away at it. And she's going to celebrate now. I'm going to go up and speak with her. Usually, if I don't get a chance to say it to you, thank you for joining us, man. I love sitting and chatting with you because you're not trying to be a commentator. You're just naturally really good at this.
Oh, man, that's a big compliment coming from you, and it's my honor to sit with you guys.
My privilege, brother.
Yeah, Sobek really did a fantastic job dealing with the aggressiveness, the explosiveness of Oosterhoff, and just allowed her to get through.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by way of rear naked choke. Fighting out of the blue corner, Karolina Sobek.
I am back at my seat because her team said None of them speak English, and would we just say some nice words about her? And we certainly will. She really, really showed what a very, very ferocious and committed and mentally strong and physically dynamic fighter that she is. And congratulations on a wonderful win.
Well, like the name of this very promotion, there are levels to the game, and you could see Sobek has had that experience in PFL and Bellator and really fought some high-level people.
Yeah, and also to the name of the organization for Noor, this fight could mean level up because she has been through so much in this fight. She can only grow from this.
Exactly, 21 years old, you're barely starting, and she will have taken so much from that fight. But all respect to Sobek for a phenomenal performance.